This is not happy news at all. There was a school shooting in Kentucky, apparently. All right, let's see what happened. This is my first time seeing this because this was just tweeted to me. So let's unpack this. This is from 11:58 a.m. Eastern Time on today. So this article is just like an hour or so old, a little older than that. But yeah, well, no, approximately an hour old. Kentucky school shooting, one dead after gunfire erupts at Marshall County High School. One person was dead and multiple others were wounded Tuesday when gunfire erupted at a Kentucky high school, prompting panicked students to run for their lives. Wow. Marshall County High School in Benton was on lockdown and a suspect was in custody as paramedics tended to the injured and wounded, state police reported. Meanwhile, teacher and counselors tried to calm terrified students as parents and relatives raced to the scene to collect the kids. They were busting down the gates and fences just to get out. So junior Greg Rogers said when he arrived at school, he saw students racing out of the building. I pulled off to the side of the road because everyone was running to the main road, Rogers, 17, said. I asked my friend what was going on, and he told me there was a school shooting. I was shocked. He said that someone had just shot up the school. Rogers said the suspect opened fire as students were heading to classes. I'm distraught from all of it. I couldn't really focus driving home. Thompson said her 15-year-old brother, Sean, who's a freshman, called her from the school in a complete panic around 8:02 a.m. So this was the start of the school day that this happened. He was yelling, someone's shooting, someone's shooting. Thompson said her 16-year-old sister, Kristen, who was a sophomore, was in the commons area near the cafeteria. She said Kristen told her one of the bullets pierced her friend's backpack, but he was not hurt. He will cherish that backpack forever. I mean, really, I'm not trying to make a joke. Like, I'm being sincere. Like, he will cherish that freaking backpack forever. If that backpack took a bullet and it did not pierce his skin, holy shit, he will be. I'd imagine it like kind of grazed it from the side, so it like wasn't heading directly for him anyway. So I'd imagine if it was like a straight on like back shot, it would have just pierced the backpack and still hit him. That's what I would imagine. But nonetheless, I mean, maybe he had a ton of freaking books in that backpack. But either way, he'll cherish that backpack forever. He'll never use it again, but he will cherish it forever. Thank you for the star points, Marine. I appreciate that very much. There's lots of parents crying. It's a very bad situation, much yet unknown. So as of the recording of this, we don't know. We know that one is dead. That's what we know so far. One's dead. And I don't see a report here on the injured, so that might not be available yet as of the recording of this. That might not be available yet. Oh. And my voice cracks, but my voice will crack. Benton is a city of about 4,300 people in western Kentucky, about 120 miles northwest of Nashville, Tennessee. It is also about 40 miles southeast of West Paducah, Kentucky. The school shooting comes just one day after a 15-year-old girl was wounded at Italy High School in Texas. It's an interesting name for a high school. After a 16-year-old suspect opened fire inside the cafeteria, no motive in that incident was immediately given. Italy High School in Texas. That's interesting. Wow. So just one day after another school shooting happened in Texas. So it's a daily occurrence now, school shootings. And I can't wait for people in the media to say now's not the time to talk about gun control. Now's not the time to talk about a more common sense approach to gun control in this country, where we are the only country that has these types of problems. We're also pretty much the only country where if you have a pulse, you can buy a gun legally. And we're among the only countries where this is a problem. No other countries that are as developed as ours, that have the amount of wealth that we do, have these types of issues. So I can't wait to hear. I mean, what else can you say about this? I mean, it's like nothing's ever done, and nothing's ever going to be done as long as the NRA has the stronghold on Congress that they have. And they have an incredible amount of power. They're a shrinking organization. But nonetheless, they still have this incredible influence on our politics. I mean, if they're If the NRA's cause was universal single-payer healthcare, we'd have it in a day. Instead, their cause is, hey, we want everybody to have a gun. I mean, even the most softball common sense weapons policy gets shot down. No pun intended. And here we go. Now school shootings are a daily occurrence. A daily occurrence. Hey guys, thanks for watching. That was a clip from Get Your News On with Ron, the world's first viewer-curated streaming news show. What does that mean? That means I log on to a stream and people tweet me articles over on Twitter at Ron Placone, or they use our Reddit subsection, which is just Get Your News On with Ron over on Reddit. And that's how we build the show. I'm seeing all these articles for the first time. We are literally getting our news on together. Follow me on Twitter at Ron Placone so you can participate. And this show streams live every Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please do tune in. If you want to support this show, you can do so over on patreon.com/Ron Placone, where for as low as $1 a month, you get access to exclusive podcasts every week, exclusive videos, free tickets to shows when I'm performing in your town, and more for as low as $1 a month. Please do consider it. Thank you so much for your support. This has been Get Your News On with Ron.